हेलो एवरीवन। आई एम लखनऊ की कॉल्स आउट हो गए हैं। आई होप जो सारे क्वेश्चंस आई एम लखनऊ ने लिखने के दिए थे, यू हैव रिटन देम वेल, एंड you have also given to your mentor to get it reviewed. If not, don't worry, you guys can prepare hard for your PIs, right? So जो भी answers लिखे हैं, just go through them, right? It can be, there'll be questions based on that can be asked. So in this video, I'm going to talk about that what all things you need to focus in IIM Lucknow interviews. I'm going to give you all the focus areas, and all the questions I'm going to use here are past questions that were asked to my mentees based on their experiences. And one more important thing, that your interviews are going to start from 20th of January. I think dates are not out yet, but yes, you will be getting your dates very soon. So be ready with the prep. And here I'm going to explain you that what all things you need to focus in the IIM Lucknow. So one of the most important part is like IIM Lucknow VATs used to be like very short time. You'll be going to get one paper, you will be getting it in 10 minutes, right? So you need to practice a lot, that how to gather your thoughts in just 1 or 2 minutes, and then next 8 to 9 minutes you need to write, right? So be ready with that practice. If you are going to get interview on like next 10 days, write at least 10 watts, 1 watt on daily basis. Get it reviewed by your mentor or your like friends, right? And after coming to the digital era, we are not that good at writing on with pen and paper. If we are good at like typing WhatsApp और मेल लिखने में हम लोग सब अच्छे हो गए हैं, but now we are not into habit of writing on pen and paper. So थोड़ा सा practice कर लेना, नहीं तो वैट में बहुत problem होगी. So coming to the PI part, so one of the favorite areas of IIM Lucknow is academic background. So this person was, he studied science. I'll not say he was a mechanical engineer. He was asked about the zeroth law of the thermodynamics, and he was also asked to use the uh, trigonometry to calculate the height of the uh, Qutub Minar. So this interview was happening at the IIM Lucknow Noida Center. So this person was from Delhi NCR. So he was just asked that how you are going to use trigonometry. So simple question. Maybe we have done a lot of practice around it, but you need to give that. So another person was not from engineering background. Yes, even engineers can get the these economics question, like how demand supply curve work or GDP of India. So be ready with these basics of economics also if you are even an engineer also. Then comes your work experience. So the person was appearing was a consultant, so he was asked specifics about the last project that he was working on, how it had benefited the customers. Then if your company is listed, suppose you are working in Ola, right? So there are a lot of bad PR happening, or financials are not doing good for your company, right? So you can be asked that what are the recommendations do you have for your company if you want, they want to improve on their financial performance. Then comes your general awareness. So Nifty and Sensex is always in news, or suppose you have mentioned that you are interested in finance, or you have mentioned that I interest in the share market, you can be asked about trends, because now we are seeing a lot of fluctuations in Nifty and Sensex both. Repo rates, like just read what repo rate and what how many days it, how many quarters it is not changed. Myanmar military coup, that time it was in news, so you can take the clues from here and just see what is in the news currently. Different industries, how they were impacted because of COVID-19, and Indian IT sector's growth factors. So for my mentees this year, you can relate to this question. I think I have already discussed about that how different sectors are impacted, or different factors related to IT sector growth. So just be ready with these answers. So other industries, you can also say that if that industry is growing, those growth factors. If it is on the decline, you may ask that why it is declining in India. Then comes your career goals. So how IIM Lucknow is going to help you in long run, or maybe based on your percentile, they can sense that you may have got other calls also. They can ask you that how, why you are choosing IIM Lucknow over others. And don't fake that कि ABC मिल जाएगा तब भी मैं IIM लखनऊ ले जाएगा. Be honest in those answers because everyone knows that if you get ABC then you're not going to get that. But still be ready with that answer. Which specialization to choose, right? Why MBA? So why MBA? I think you have already written, but you need to like think through more because there you will be sitting in the room and you can be asked more questions what you have written. Then behavioral and situation questions. So how you handle teams or if any conflicting situation is arousing, what you will do or what you have already done at your workplace. Then hypothetical situation, recommending change to the organization as consultant. If in case you mention that I want to become a consultant after doing the MBA, or maybe even you have don't mention, you can ask, you can be asked on this. Then hobbies and interests. So one of my mentee was pretty fit, right? So it's pretty obvious about from his physique that he was a gym enthusiast. So he was asked like how you are going to spread the gym culture. So if you have such type of hobbies or interests, be ready with that. One person was avid traveler, so he was asked about which all places you have traveled, what you have seen there. So there are a lot of questions asked on that. Technical knowledge. So what is mechanical equilibrium, stress strain diagram, different between iron and steel. Simple questions, but you need to give the composition of like what makes like iron to steel, right? What all impurities you need to bring or what all carbon percentage in the steel you'll find. Then one of the person was a computer science grad, and so he was asked about the data structures and applications specific to the these like Blinkit or Zepto, what type of data structure they are using. So just these are the few examples that I have took from the my mentees previous experiences. You can take clues from here, put your profile in these focus areas and try to identify which all questions can be asked to you, right? So if you are facing any problem in IIM Lucknow PI prep, you can reach out to me on this number. I'll be happy to help you. Thank you.